we were thinking about going camping this weekend, and I was like, oh, there's so much work and so many things to pack up because the van's in the middle of getting built. So there's like so much to get ready for the van. And then we're going to be going to Salt Lake City later this week. So we're like, how about rather than doing all of that, why don't we just go out somewhere new? We're going to drive the van out to a whole new location with the dual sport, and then we're going to go out dual sporting. So we're going to head out into the Owyhees and see what we can find. Riding out there, it's just a long ride. I hate riding in traffic, so it's just easier to drive out there, park, unload, and head on out. So we're gonna head out there and see what we come across. Let's do it. All right, so we just got to the trailhead. It's looking pretty sweet out there.
But it looks like we take that ATV trail and go that way, it might link us to this big trail system.
We decided to park where there was just plenty of parking, and we figured we would ride to wherever we had to ride, but we just downloaded the Onyx Adventure app and we're trying it out for the first time. So we don't have any sort of route mapped out. We're just kind of like parking, finding a trail, and winging it. I'm gonna get geared up, pee, and off we go. It's like 100 degrees standing here, but second you step outside, if it gets hot, I'll just put my jacket on.
I almost feel like I should wear a sweatshirt instead of the windbreaker.
Here we go. Off to heaven. Know where we're going?
No.
We found an off-road trail just down the road from where we parked, so we headed off to see what that was all about and see where it would take us. It appeared on the map that it would take us to a big trail system, so we'll see what it's all about. Adam and I have been dual sporting together since 2008. He had a KLX 250 back in the day, and then when we ended up traveling across the country and living in the van, we bought a KTM 690, and we had so much fun on that. And then once we moved to Idaho, we're like, it is time for another bike. We need another bike. So we ended up finding this KLR 650, and it was a really killer deal. It had 3 miles on it, and we have been having a blast. Slippery, or do you like have some grip? I was a lifelong horseback rider and got my first dirt bike in 2019 when we started traveling out west, and I've had so much fun on that. And everyone always asks, since I ride, why don't I get my own dual sport? And the reason is Adam is an expert level rider. He was a professional motocrosser. He's been on a dirt bike and a motorcycle for over 40 years, and he can take me places that I will never be able to take myself. And so rather than us going and riding together on lame trails, you know, and just kind of like doing what we can do, it's way more fun to two up and go out on some more extreme trails. Now, today's trails aren't extreme, but they're still way more fun, and I would struggle in some of these areas because some of these are way more technical than they appear to be in the GoPro. Where we parked at the parking lot, that canyon that you saw in the background of the video, that's where we're headed out. So there is a view spot and this trail takes you out there. There's also a big waterfall out there that we were gonna hike to, but there were so many people, this was a Saturday, that we're like, nah, I'm good. So we're like, maybe there will be less people when we're done riding, but we're gonna head out and see what this canyon looks like. Good?
Yep. Tell you where I'm not getting real close to, and that's the edge. It's right here. My balls are tingling. I wonder where that waterfall is.
No, I don't hear it. I mean, like, we might be kind of far from it.
It's over on that side of that hill.
It's only like a quarter to a half a mile away from the parking lot. One of the hardest things of riding dual sports 2-up, especially in these technical sections, is that you can't stand. So he can't stand, I can't stand, and it makes it really tricky when you get to these technical sections. So we can't get into the proper body position, you can't get enough speed, and you kind of just got to play it safe. So we kind of got a little stuck, and Adam got stuck having to walk the bike up this section. Because jumping off, I can't reach the ground. So like, and with goggles and a helmet, you can't see like where you're landing. And then it's rattlesnake time of the year. We're getting there. It appears that the gnarly sections have come to an end, and we've got some dirt gravel roads ahead of us. So we're gonna see where these roads lead, see where they take us, and see what's out here. The scenery in southwestern Idaho changes so much. So it's cool in just this like 50-ish mile ride how much the scenery has changed. Before 1,000 people complain about it, I'm just gonna say that yes, I plan on getting a windscreen. It was incredibly windy this weekend on top of just the noise from riding. So we had 30 to 50 mile an hour winds, which is kind of why we decided to go out and dual sport rather than do something else. But it's just really windy out here, but I'm definitely gonna get a windscreen and make this a more tranquil ride for us all. We're coming across one of our first of many cow crossings. And the thing with cows, I used to work with cows when I was in college. I was an animal science major. They are some brutal animals. I mean, my theory is that if a cow can survive out in this wild land all winter long, these things are gnarly. So these are mostly calves. Most of the mamas are off the road. But being calves means that they're nervous, so they tend to either jump in front of you, or sometimes they'll charge at you. We'll typically try to herd them off the road. This guy's actually way closer than it appears to be in the camera, but this one's not moving, so he had no interest in moving. He's just really curious, just watching us, so we're gonna take a little detour, get around him, and keep on going. Don't leave me! Right about now, we are looking for a lunch spot. There is just something about going out into the middle of nowhere, packing a lunch, and just sitting in the silence. So the road splits here in that little round rock right in the center of their screen. That's where we want to get out to.
Do have service.
You're supposed to download a map, have an offline map.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go up here.
And we're getting closer and closer to the rock, and then it's gone. And I know how this usually ends up. We're not eating lunch in any tranquil place. What's going to happen is we're going to get back to the van, and we're going to end up eating lunch there. There's something about my husband that just doesn't like to stop. Do you see those hills all to the left? There's a little bit of a hint of yellow on them from what you can see in the camera, but they are just covered in wildflowers right now. And if it were up to me, we would have been stopping and I would be standing in the middle of those wildflowers. But instead, I'm just gonna capture this footage and stare at them for as long as I can while we're cruising by them on the dual sport.
Gotta go see it.
Well, I got service here.
I was gonna say, you wanna stop? I gotta pee.
Get off.
Think anyone's coming?
But if they are, they deserve to see your cookie.
The pink ones? I wanted to see purple ones. I saw them like a mile ago. Man, we hit like one hard bump, but like it wasn't one you called out, and I was like holding, like bracing myself on the.
Oh, you sat on your hand?
Oh, it killed my hand. It's fine now, but.
I wonder if my rear shock has this thing.
It's harsh.
Oh, when we hit the
What did you say?
man, there's a trail that looks like we can get back to like the other side of that trail looks pretty good. We'll see when we get down there. Take this road and then take this trail back in there. We could take these trails. Where is the parking lot that we stayed at? We went in.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still being really hopeful that we're gonna find a lunch spot. The sun is shining, I see valleys, I see mountains, I see wildflowers. I'm feeling good about this.
That grave over there?
It's some sort of monument. Oh, Sand Basin Squaw Creek.
That's probably been there a while.
Yeah. There's something else too, I can't see.
It's on this side too.
They're gorgeous right here. That's been there a while, whatever that says.
It says grave something.
Indian. Grave something Indian. You got paper and a pencil?
When I look at the land out here, I can't help but think of the people who lived here hundreds of years ago. Just 2 lifetimes ago, I had family members that came from France to live here, and it's incredible to think of how in the world they survived. I look at how little there is still here in Idaho. Some areas are built up, but so many are not. And how incredible it must have been, but at the same time, how did they survive?
This road up here is one of the roads we can take.
There's like 100 cows in the road. Maybe not 100, but 5. The little baby's like, Mom, what do I do? You got a horn on this thing?
I do.
Go on! Go on! Go! Go, little babies! Go!
They're all babies. Guys.
Thank you. And yes, as we look west to our left, there is most definitely some rain coming down. And that's right where we have to go. That's where we're parked. So, is it going to head our way? We knew there was a chance of afternoon thunderstorms, but quite frankly, they weren't supposed to come for another 5 hours. And they're here. So, I don't know. We're going to take the most direct route back to the car. And most likely, I won't be eating lunch in the middle of nowhere today. I know, I was seeing which way was easiest to do it. Drives me crazy. See ya. Where'd the snake come from?
It was sitting right there it was just sitting right there.
I was trying so hard to get this off, I couldn't.
You might want to get on this side of the fence.
I guess.
So I accidentally may have snuck up on a little desert night snake that was just chilling and sleeping. I didn't even see him there. I kind of stepped on him, but he moved away just fine. And then later in the day, I got rattled at by a rattlesnake. So snake season is all upon us. They're out enjoying the sunshine just like us.
Let me push.
Yeah, we're gonna go down this little path right here. Good?
Yeah. Smell the rain.
That road ended up taking us on a really sweet 50-mile loop. So we ended up back on the main road. The rain started coming down, so we kind of got back just in time. It's starting to come down even heavier. Everyone's starting to leave the park, and we're just booking it back to the trailer right now.
Get too wet.
Oh no.
Perfect timing.
Literally like perfect timing. Perfect timing would have been if we didn't go look at that jump.
Right.
The rain ended up coming down pretty heavy for the next 15 to 20 minutes, and we just kind of ate lunch. I was hoping that everyone would clear out and we could go down to the waterfall, but you know what? There's still a ton of people down there, and I'm not a fan of massive tourist crowds. So that was it for today. We are packing up, we are heading out, and until the next adventure, we'll see you guys.